Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Finalhazard. I know it's been quite a while, and I'm here with only Matt today.
Hey, it's your boy, the Cloud God, Cloud Deity, Cloud King, Cloud whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm the Cloud God. That is all.
God, I honestly consider muting you. Like, the moment you open your mouth there. I forgot that I could do that, like, instantly. But, yeah, we're here to talk about a lot of stuff. Despite the fact that we haven't done an episode since, like, Team Sonic Racing came out, there's been fucking nothing to talk about in between that. To the point where I am currently playing Pokemon Sword and Shield one-handed. Full transparency, by the way, throughout this episode. So if you hear me pop off, it's not about Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't worry, I would never be that excitable about Sonic the Hedgehog. So today we have a lot of stuff to. Well, no, because genuinely we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have the Sonic trailer with the redesign, and we have a couple of little things along the way. So do you want to get the little things out of the way first, and then we'll talk about the big boy, the big Sonic trailer?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start at the bottom of the list first. So, yeah, Sonic X is now on Netflix. It's not on Netflix right now, but it's gonna be on Netflix starting December 1st. Yeah. Sonic X.
Yeah, that's good. That show sucks.
It's all right. It's all right.
Is it?
It's alright. It's alright.
I think Sonic X is really easy to dump on. I like the scenes with Rouge and that woman. That's just because I like Rouge the Bat. But like,
horny.
I'm not horny. I just think that she's really funny, especially in the Japanese version. But it reeks of like 4Kids dub. It's so
that shit's fucking comedy gold. I fucking push it before I grab it. Fucking
yeah, no, that's like that's like the only line that I remember from that show. It was
cause
she was actually
yeah.
But yeah, Sonic X is on Netflix.
but Sonic X was. But fun fact, Sonic X has been on all major streaming platforms. It's been on Amazon Prime Video for about. I was binge watching it the other day. Not really. I only got up to episode 2, and I said, "Wow, this show fucking sucks."
Yeah, I think again, I don't like. To me, that's like it strikes. So with like I guess movies and shit like that, like games not so much because you have to invest like physical control into that, right? You know, you might have to think at certain points, but with like shows, I think Sonic X rides that very fine line of it's not really bad enough to like sit down with a group of friends and watch and laugh at it, but it's not really good enough to where I'd be okay with it just being on in the background while I like I don't know, like do homework or something.
Yeah, the show that you sit down with a group of friends and laugh at is Sonic Underground, and that's a story for another time.
Like Sonic Underground is plain dog shit, and you know you can laugh at that. I don't think it's
Jaleel White voicing all.
Yeah, Jaleel
all
White.
Three main choir. All three main.
Was that before or after he beat his wife?
Oh! Bro, I really
is the jury still out on that? I think he did beat his wife. If he didn't, I would say that I'm sorry, but like, man, you know, it's Jaleel White. He's a big boy.
Bro, imagine him like listening to this episode.
Well, didn't he get asked to do like the voice for Generations? Like he's clearly still invested in like the series.
Oh, did he get in next to Two Generations?
I feel like there was something with Jaleel White and Sonic.
No, it was fucking fans. I definitely think it was fans.
Bro actually got harassed by people when he.
It was fucking fans. But you remember when he was in the Sonic fan film?
Oh, that might have been.
That shit made me fucking puke when I saw him.
The Sonic fan film, Sonic the Movie 2 is the title of the episode. It's coming out soon, so.
That motherfucker had fucking Muppet mouth, and the Nostalgia Critic was in that movie, and he was like a main character.
Was that before or after he? When I can't say that.
wrong with this fucking franchise and people just being shitty, dude? I don't fucking get it.
I don't know. Why don't you
Nah,
ask Redacted?
Oh, oh, oh no.
What's
But
what's
what I'm-
really sad is that could mean like 50 fucking people. Like,
Me
man,
when-
we haven't done an
Bro.
episode in like 6 months. I'm willing to burn bridges. That's what.
Bro, my fucking lasagna is cold, dude. Relax, relax.
Your
relax.
lasagna is cold. What is that even? Is that like a metaphorical thing, or do you actually have lasagna with you?
No, I don't. I don't have lasagna with me.
I was like, gimme, bro.
Bro, the fucking lasagna man's cooling, bro. He's cooling out. He's cooling out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I read the comments. He's broke now. He has no jobs. He's doing.
No,
he's doing,
he does. He definitely does. I feel like
he's got
nobody's
like
gonna fucking
he's got like one job with a guy who has like two Twitter followers.
Motherfucker's still inviting that guy to cons,
Ridiculous.
and it's like, holy shit. Like, he lost.
Oh,
He got his ass
he
handed to
lost.
him.
He lost.
He got
lost.
fucked, dude. That shit was so funny. I saw that shit on Twitter. I was like, yeah.
Yo, we
Yeah.
living.
Also-
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was me being an asshole too.
We saw.
Oh, God.
we said like 5 swear words, and we talked about fucking Vic, whatever his name is. So we Copa can't claim this is a kid-friendly video now.
Exactly. But
Should-
still, I just want to put this into perspective. Imagine getting your ass beat by Steve Urkel. Like, you just
Okay, bro. Okay.
he
That was
stops
his
you out.
wife. We're not gonna dunk on his wife for getting her ass
Bro.
beat.
No. Like, no. I'm not like just like he listens to this. And he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? You want the fucking smoke?
Did I
You,
do that?
I don't. And he stops you. When he stops you, and he's like, "Did I do that? Fucking."
Alright.
I can't fucking handle
This is like bordering on weird fan fiction. I don't know how I feel about this.
But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 prototypes came out, and apparently the drop dash is in the game.
Hold on, let me watch gameplay of it, because I have not seen this yet. Alright, it's just them fucking about with debug mode.
Yeah, apparently.
Wait, no, I saw a GIF on Twitter, and it was like Knuckles, his like running animation. That shit looked really, really fucking sexy.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. The headphones are really loud. Hold on.
Oh, he's bugging. But
One second. Ah.
but genuinely, like the Knuckles like running animation looked really nice. I remember seeing that. And people,
I'm ready.
and people like why is this not in the game? And it's like, do you know how, like, I don't want to put words in developers' mouths or shill for them or anything, but like, man, do you know like how many frames of animation certain shit can have? Like, it makes sense why it wouldn't be in the game. Also,
Yeah,
the title screen's different, I think.
Oh yeah, there was. It was weird.
The
I don't remember.
The title screen looks still ugly as shit, but you know, vibes. Oh,
I've only seen like screenshots of it, but I don't care enough to like actually watch a video. That's my whole thing right now. I don't care enough.
oh shit! They have the surfboard animation
Yeah.
from when he was like oh my god, Knuckles looks fucking disgusting.
I actually should fucking pull up the fucking video. This is a fucking.
Oh yeah, the levels, by the way, go so far in this video. They go Angel Island, Hydrocity, Marble Garden, Carnival Night, and Flying Battery.
Isn't that how it went originally?
No, because it goes Carnival Night, Ice Cap, Launch Base, Mushroom Hill, and then is it Flying Battery after Mushroom Hill? I think could be. It's been ages since I played Sonic 3. It's like one of my favorite games ever. I don't even remember.
Oh, and then
fucking all the levels
they
are.
didn't. Oh wow, he has like. Wait, did I see that right? He has like a fucking like jump dash.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, the palettes are all
Okay,
fucked
so
up.
yeah, the palette. He has like it's like the Sonic 2 sprites, but like Sonic 3 palettes. It's kind of weird. It's tripping me out.
I mean, I think it looks better. I hate the Sonic 3 sprite. Like I didn't mind it when I was younger, but then I like look at it and I'm like, ew. Why is he like bulbous, dude? I don't like this.
For me, it's like that shit's like a part of like the culture, you know.
Oh no, I love it because I'm a nostalgia hole.
Like, cause like you know, like my thing is because of like how I got into Sonic, I didn't come onto YouTube or whatever. I was on Newgrounds. I was a Newgrounds guy. So
wait, was that before or after Egoraptor? Wait, never mind.
Oh, bro, that was I don't know, man.
I don't know how many more of those I'm gonna be able to get in before I get like food.
No, that was definitely around the time he said the oh wait. Oh.
Okay, I never said anything about him saying something. I just said when Egoraptor did animations. That's what I said.
Yeah. He was around. He was around.
Yeah,
but
he was.
Yeah, he definitely said it in one of the animations though. I can't promise that. That is all. Yes.
Yeah. No. So wait, what were you saying about the Sonic 3 sprite?
Yeah, but the Sonic 3 sprites are part of the culture. Cause like Newgrounds and like sprite animations and sprite like games and shit, like sprite-based games and shit like that.
Yeah.
Those are just like a huge part of like how I got into Sonic. Like that wasn't like I wasn't out here playing fucking whatever the fuck. I wasn't out here playing Sonic 1 on my Genesis. I didn't get my first video game. The first Sonic game I ever fucking played was what was it? Sonic Spinball.
Oh, that's rough. Mine was Sonic 2, so I'm like the best person ever, and that is incontestable.
Yeah, it was Sonic Spinball, and it was like on the Game Boy, in Sega Smash Pack. If y'all remember the fucking whatchamacallit, those compilation video game packs or whatever, that's what my mom used to buy for me back in the day.
Well, like the Sonic and Garfield Mega Collection pack. Yeah, that shit was heat.
So yeah, shit like that. Basically, I had like one with like a bunch of like Atari games and like fucking Galaga.
What was it, like a plug and play?
It was the Game Boy. It was like a Game Boy cartridge with like 4 games.
Oh, you were pirating, huh?
No. They were officially like licensed. They were licensed.
That sounds
like licensed.
So uncontrollably like untrue.
They were licensed. We bought them at Toys R Us, bro. I'm telling you. I don't have them anymore. I don't have them anymore because my Game Boy got stolen. Yeah, that was one of the big reasons why I got a DS and shit too. Because my dumbass left my Game Boy outside.
I bought a DS like last year. I bought like a new DS Lite.
I want a new 3D. I want a new 3DS. I need that.
I have 3 3DSs. Mainly for Pokemon stuff, but now that Sword and Shield's out, I'm leaving that shit behind.
Because I'm still on I'm still on the original one from like 2011 or whatever the fuck. When did that shit come out?
I have the 2011 one. I have a white 3DS XL, and I have a small new 3DS. I don't think they were sold in America, for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
I remember those big fuss about it.
Yeah, I still have like I just have the original one, and I'm like, this shit's fucking dying. The circle pad like cover like tore off.
Okay, I was never that rough. But you were playing Kid Icarus Uprising, dude. I know about you.
No, it's not Kid. It wasn't from Kid Icarus. It was from the Penny Trick and X and Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I fucking that's the main reason why my circle pad's fucked up.
Side note: have you seen how quickly you can hatch eggs in Sword and Shield?
No.
So basically,
I haven't. I've been avoiding Sword and Shield until I get the game.
This is really important. So
okay.
Most Pokemon, you get at the daycare. There's like a bridge next to it, and it's not that long. It takes like 15 seconds to cross on the bike. You go to the right, you go to the left, and the egg hatches typically. like they reduced the step count by like 3/4. Shit's fucking insane.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
Pichu, like baby Pokemon don't even fucking take up the whole bridge to hatch. It's actually nuts.
Damn.
And eggs spawn much faster. Yeah, good game. So about Sonic the Hedgehog, which is not that. There was a CD prototype as well. And I actually saw
I've
more.
I've heard a few things about that more. I heard when that was coming out.
I heard that there was like weird pre-console music. Like
yeah,
which is nice.
I think. And then there was like one of the stages had like a really fucking weird ass name.
Oh yeah, Salad Plane was
yeah, what
Contra Panic.
Yeah, what the fuck is a salad plane?
There's probably some really shitty jokes about it. I mean, I remember. I mean, it's so weird because Sonic CD was like alliterative in its names, so I guess they just really wanted to fit a theme.
I mean, if we're being like 100% honest, the only good thing about Sonic CD is the fucking soundtrack.
CD can work. It's just that it's coded like shit. Like it's so buggy.
I can't play it. I can't play it.
It's like the big precursor to like the Emerald hunting. Like for me, like you just have to play it differently, even if it plays and feels like Sonic.
I had Gems Collection. That was my first exposure to Sonic CD.
Whoa.
Besides watching like the opening over and over again on Mega Collection.
Yeah. Not only are the level designs different, which is to be expected from a prototype, but like invincibility gives you speed shoes boost as well, and I don't think that's how that should work. Yeah, I mean, this is really jank. Honestly, though, the best thing to come out of that, if that was what it was, I don't really remember. I can't really put the audio on stream without fucking killing people's ears. But hearing pre-console music is always so fucking cool. Like, I remember when we finally got pre-console music of the first 3 Crash games, just Josh Mansell was like, fuck it. He just uploaded all of them on SoundCloud. And, yeah. And now we have the Cortex theme from Crash 3, and it's like the greatest thing ever.
Okay. Yeah.
That's most of the small shit that we have to talk about right before the movie.
Oh yeah, the fucking we talked about this a little bit before like the stream started, and you were dunking on me for it. But the fucking Puma X Sonic collab.
Right. Let me look at pictures of these again.
Bro, I'm fucking copping and I'm rocking them shits everywhere. I don't care. Like that's so. I want the backpack. I want the backpack.
You see, I kind of like the hat.
Oh wait, no, I don't like the backpack. Never mind.
Yeah, the backpack. Nah, you're getting
the backpack looks like
you're actually getting shoved in a locker for that.
I'm getting shoved in a locker, dude.
Yes, you are getting shoved in a locker if you bring that backpack to school. I'm telling you.
I'm in college. What the fuck? Like,
age doesn't mean shit. We never had lockers, but they'd find a way.
Bro, I'm the one who's shoving people into. oh god,
bro!
I just took a fucking second look at the fucking. I just properly looked at like the fucking the shirt. Oh, they put the fucking Puma. I have those shoes.
That's what I'm telling you. Like if you like unfocus your eyes, you're like, wow, cool, like black shirt, and then like you like stare at it for more than 3 seconds. It's like, what are you like? Why, dude?
None, because they fucking shoes, and I'm like, that looks, and it's like Yuichi Uekawa art, and I'm like, that looks wrong.
Yeah,
just,
no.
Looked at it, like, that looks wrong.
It's like one of those fucking edits that's like.
But like, I have those shoes. Like, I wore those shoes the other day.
Like it looks fan made. It looks like those videos. It looks like those shirts of like, you know, that came out in like the early 2000s of like SpongeBob smoking weed.
Oh.
Like it looks like that. It looks like some shit I would genuinely find on like a 13-year-old Redbubble account. I mean that
Bro,
in the
I
nicest
go-
way possible.
Bro, I go. Those shits used to run rampant at the flea markets.
That's
They
what
were
I'm
like
saying.
the
Don't.
fucking hood SpongeBob. Hey, listen, I never owned one of those shirts, but I wanted one so fucking bad.
Yeah. Okay, but how old were you then?
I was like 5. I was like 5.
Exactly. No,
No, because like I just wanted a SpongeBob. I just wanted SpongeBob on the shirt.
This
dude.
is like negative drip. Like I can't. No.
The hoodie. I'd wear the hoodie. I'd wear the hoodie for the hoodie is the only thing that I think I'd wear now. I don't think I could be caught dead wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Um,
Like that's too.
like-
there was a guy that I walked past in like the mall in my city that had like a Sonic the Hedgehog shirt, and I kind of shuddered a bit. I was like, why? You know, I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but like, video game shirts only like work for me when you are not in public with them. Like when, like if you're hanging out with friends, or if you're like, you know, going to like play video games or shit, like or at a convention, it's clean. But like, you know, and plus I kind of like fan made stuff more. And I joked about that a second ago, but like, if you're gonna make like this cool, like if it's like fan art and it's like fan art on a shirt, it's like really well done.
Yeah, the official merchandise is always kind of, to me, has always felt like kind of lackluster.
Yeah, it's like
because we haven't really been getting it for a long time.
Yeah.
Sega and like Sonic Team only just started like saying, "Hey, we're gonna start releasing merch."
I can't help but feel that there is more to a shirt than putting a fucking piece of art on it. Like you know, I do graphic design. Like I know what I'm talking about. It's just, you know, I don't want to sound like that guy. I don't want to sound like a dickhead. But at the same time, it is negative drip. There's no way you're getting pussy with this.
But wait, what is it? But do I want the pussy, or do I just want to flex on all these? Flex on everybody. My Sonic shirt. Dude.
I like how you held back there. Also, bro, honestly, you know what? You do you. It's whatever.
But but those shoes are a cop. Or they're a cop. I don't care.
You could. The hat looks okay. The beanie looks okay. Cause it's got the least amount of Sonic the Hedgehog on it.
The shoes look sick.
I don't know, man.
I just wish they were a different color though. That's my only thing. I'd rock them.
I mean, yeah, but at what cost? Like,
at what cost? Not my clout, because I already explained that I'm the clout god. I am a master of clout.
I don't know about all that, bro.
Bro, you know this. You know this.
Not wearing this.
You know this. I have maximum clout, dude. No one can fucking stop me.
Yeah, can they not like call it the fastest collab ever imagined? Like that was the tagline for this.
That was the tagline?
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. What the fuck?
Also,
you know a white person wrote that.
Honestly, I think it is funny that in an attempt to make a Sonic the Hedgehog related piece of clothing, it has like 2% blue.
There's no blue. That's what's been fucking bugging me.
Like that's the problem, man. Like I think you could do something good with the colors. Like I think Sonic, like the colors of like the Sonic designs are so like rich. You know that they're great. But to me, this is just like slapping a fucking render on like a shirt and calling it a day. Dude.
Like if I can change if I can get different colors, then I'm fucking like, hey, this is lit. But like, if it's just straight black, then no. Then I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't know,
Dear
man.
God, but oh God, now don't fucking bully me.
I will.
I definitely
have you
a...
wearing that shit. I can't say that in terms of service, but
I do. I do. You can't bully me. What the fuck?
I'll find a way.
Bully.
I'll find a way.
Have you seen me?
How tall are you,
dude? I am 6 foot. I'm 6 foot.
Okay, you might be what though? You might be what?
I might be 6 foot. You know.
Okay, so I'm definitely 6 foot, so I'm definitely taller than you, is what you're saying. Like
my hair gives me an extra 2 inches. Okay.
all right, man.
Alright.
You buying the shoes so you get an extra inch as well? Is that how that works?
Bro, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking face with Sonic shoes, and
If you
you're
can
gonna
reach,
feel
if you can
disappointed.
reach.
Oh, trust me. I watch wrestling, dude. I can reach. I'll find a way. Step up Enziguri, bro. Look it up. Look it up. I'll find a way.
Here's the thing. Before we get on to the next thing, because we disagree on this, right? I feel like when it comes to the trailer, we're on the same page about this, right?
It's the same fucking movie. It's the same trailer we watched. Like it's the same trailer that we watched a few months ago.
Yeah. So recap
Honestly.
on my thoughts on the movie from before this point. I didn't fucking care. It was a shitty live action Sonic the Hedgehog movie that's really cheesy, and made for little babies, like every piece of Sonic media is, right? And I can get behind games because like, cool.
Games are fun.
Yeah, interactivity is fun. If kids are like Sonic Mania, one of my favorite games ever. You know, kids are the secondary audience there, especially where Mania was concerned. But when it comes to like, you know, a movie like this, it's very much aimed at kids. So I went in with the reasonable expectations of it doesn't really matter what it's like. I have no plans to watch it, and I think that that's a very fair and rational thing. That being said, this doesn't change my mind on the movie at all. What do you think?
Okay, so in terms of the movie, I already said that I'm going to watch this movie day one. No, that's a lie. $5 Tuesday. I'm watching it the Tuesday after.
Okay. We're not paying money for the movie. We're not paying money for the movie. Full disclosure.
No. What I'm not paying money for. What I'm not fucking paying money for. Okay.
I will pay you.
What I'm not paying for is for them to release the Snyder Cut on the fucking Blu-rays. I'm not buying a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog Blu-ray. What do I look like, a degenerate?
I will pay you to use somebody else's credit card to watch this movie. Okay. You wanna spending your money on this?
Is she in the chat?
Who's in the chat?
Is Melina in the chat? Cause
are you using her credit card? Go for it.
We're using her credit card.
Y'all both gonna rock up on Valentine's Day, the most important day of the year, to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Hell no.
You are crackheads. You are out of your mind.
What the fuck? Hell no, bro. What the fuck?
I think dunking on this movie is funny. Okay.
This
I don't actually hate this with a burning passion.
Unlike some people, bro. Are you gonna fucking add Paramount every morning, dude?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going on Twitter to see reactions to this. Like,
bro, the fucking. Oh no.
It just like to me. This just looks like Hop 2, and I'm sure Hop was a good movie if you were a little baby. You know,
Hop was awful. I watched that shit in theaters, dude.
I'm not gonna bully you if you like this movie. I'll plan on going seeing it. Like genuine Lewis, no joke here. Like my takeaway from this new trailer is that the design looks better. I'm still not watching it, because I mean, what do you think of the trailer and the movie? Like, what do you think of?
Okay.
What do you think of it now that you've seen the new trailer?
I don't think anything different. It's the same fucking movie. I don't know what people are like talking about. Like when we're acting like this movie's going to be exponentially better just because Sonic doesn't look like a mongrel anymore. The fucking fact that Sonic looked like a mongrel was the best part of the movie.
See,
no one understand this.
Okay, I'm not with him on that. I from a very objective standpoint and from a personal standpoint, the movie looked hideous. Now it looks less hideous, but it's still a movie aimed at kids that I'm not particularly interested in. Like I wasn't like I think that it's really unreasonable to think that this movie is gonna go from, you know, what it was to Citizen Kane if they change the design. I don't know why people had that expectation, and I don't know why people still have that expectation.
No, because people saw the trailer and they were like, this is kind of funny, you know. Like I got a little I got a little chuckle at the meow scene, but I don't know. I got a little chuckle out of it,
I just hate the man. I'm just rewatching this trailer. Like, there are obviously I do have opinions on it, but not enough to get like super angry about. But like, why? The first like 15 seconds of the trailer look gorgeous, and then he goes through the fucking ring, and then it's like he's playing baseball with himself. It's like, okay, maybe I am a little bit angry.
Well, there is one thing that I do like about this trailer is that we're getting more of Sonic's personality. Yes. Instead of like what we were getting in the last trailer, where we just like saw him and we're like, "Damn, he's ugly." Yeah, we're getting like his personality.
As a professional trailer maker, you know, I will say that that this is a trailer that has the things that a trailer needs to have.
Yeah. It was the last trailer was missing just a lot of things that were needed for me to be sold on the movie completely.
Wait. This trailer is missing one very important thing, actually. And it is Dr. Eggman. He's not in this movie, and I don't understand why.
No, that's Jim Carrey, anti-vaxxer. I forgot.
I don't know how you can forget about the anti-vaxxer.
Jim Carrey doesn't vaccinate his kids. Just what the hell?
That's actually kind of powerful, dude.
Oh, no, bro. Just
anyhow. Listen, man. This trailer is so whatever to me, because it didn't change my mind, and I didn't think it would change my mind. That's why I'm not mad. But I still question the fact that we need a live-action Sonic movie in the first place. I'm never gonna be the person that's like, this media didn't need to be made, because I think it's a really stupid outlook. I think that, you know, movies are made for passion of the creator. I think movies are made for money, and I think those two things are examples of perfectly reasonable reasons to make movies. However, it's just like, I just think that they kind of had the balls to bring on the guy who like did the character designs for Sonic Mania, for Mania Adventures and shit, and then they were like, okay, can you work on this live action movie that like is gonna look worse than what you've already done? Like, I don't know. I had this I had this reaction when the last Airbender movie came out. Even as a kid, you know, when that movie came out, I was like, why could they not just do an animated movie? And you know, they later ended up doing shit like Korra and whatever, and people like that a lot more, obviously. But to me, it's just like, why do we need a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Like, we could make like an animated one perfectly fine, right, without straying too far from anything.
The thing is, animated. Well, I think that Sonic doesn't lend himself well to CG animation. And hand-drawn animation doesn't sell anymore.
Then
if it's not an anime film, it's not selling.
Then I question what the point is with this license. Like what were they trying to get out of it? Like, were they trying to cash in on like brand recognition? Because holy shit, does everybody hate Sonic the Hedgehog? Like, I don't see what you're getting off of it.
No, it's not brand recognition. You see, this movie is coming out 5 or 6 years too fucking late. That's the whole issue. Because how long did Sony have the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog license? They had it for about 3 years, and like they had it for like 3 years, and the movie was in development for like over 3 years or something like that. And back when it was under fucking whatchamacallit, Sony, what movies had come out? Fucking the Smurf duology, dude. That was what was selling big. Yeah. The Smurf live action movies featuring Neil Patrick Harris.
I mean, we're under no mistake here that this movie has gone through hell.
Hold on, be right back.
All right, yeah, I got stuff to say anyway. I think that my my major take on this movie is that one, Jim Carrey. I'll get to that when Matt comes back. But also, it's just like I don't think this movie needed to be made in a sense. It didn't need to be live action. I don't know what they're getting off of this license. I don't know what the goal of this is. Like, who's the audience here? Is the audience people like me, who are like older, quote unquote fans of Sonic the Hedgehog that are gonna be adverse to the fact that it's live action in the first place and turned off by that? Or is it by younger kids who don't know who Sonic the Hedgehog is and then they don't benefit off the brand recognition?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
No, cause so basically my Windows fucked up and it doesn't like link to like the wall or whatever. It doesn't like follow the tracks properly.
What the fuck?
So like if there's like a smell outside, it like comes through my window. So my brother like came home and he put firewood in like the fireplace out in our garage.
Oh,
and I can smell the fire. And it's like, what the fuck is burning, right?
Bro thought he was having a stroke.
Yeah, so I looked so I had to go downstairs and look outside. I didn't have to leave my room, but I chose to leave my room. But yeah.
All I was saying was that, well, you know what? Let's talk about Jim Carrey, because that's my biggest fucking problem with this movie. Aside from the fact that I don't know why it exists, my issue with this movie is that Jim Carrey is playing Jim Carrey, and I've said this before, but like, I just think that when you have like a movie where like you have like Sonic the Hedgehog trying to be as Sonic the Hedgehog as possible and being all cocky bastard, it doesn't make sense to have Jim Carrey play Jim Carrey instead of act as Dr. Eggman. Like, I watched The Mask. Like, I know, like, Jim Carrey's cool. I like his acting. But I'm a little tired of him not acting. Maybe that's a larger issue with him. But I just feel like they got Jim Carrey in there, and it's like, oh, cool, it's Jim Carrey. Like, it's just Jim Carrey. Like, Jim Carrey plays wacky scientist guy. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this isn't accurate to the series or anything, but I just don't understand what the point is in having Eggman in this movie if he's not Eggman. Like, he doesn't feel like Dr. Eggman. He isn't goofy. He's just kind of like Jim Carrey goofy, where he's like loud and like, bro, like, in the trailer you see him like dancing around and shit. It's like, I think to myself, it's like, this isn't Dr. Eggman. It's just Jim Carrey. Like, I don't really know what to say. I think this movie could have worked well without all of the typical trappings of, whoa, it's Sonic the Hedgehog in the real world. Shit like that. I think that this movie, like, maybe that's my little frustration about it, is that it could have potential even in the medium of it being like this live action hop looking bullshit. And I don't think the design changes any of my issues with the movie. It changes the point of the main character being ugly, but like when Jim Carrey doesn't look like Dr. Eggman or sound like Dr. Eggman, or Sonic is doing all, or like his robots don't look like they're from the series, or Sonic's talking to like a human guy and it just reminds you of Sonic X. It's like, well, all those things are still there. It's just Sonic looks less ugly during it. And that, again, doesn't fix those issues. Granted, I think Sonic's design does look better, but I think it looks more out of place, which is another issue with doing this as a live-action movie. Again, I'm sure this has been said before, but we wouldn't need to, have this issue if he wasn't in live action.
Okay, what? I'm sorry, I'm back.
No, it's good. I'm just stuff you've heard me talk about before, really. Like Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's finna teach kids about anti-vaccinations.
Like but genuinely, it's like I don't get what the point of this movie is. Like who this is aimed at. And I said this before the redesign. Like who is this aimed at?
It's not aimed at anybody. It's just a kids movie, but it's like
Then
But
why use this license? Like that's what I
but
don't understand. Like why pull from Sonic the Hedgehog?
see, Sonic is that's what I'm saying. Sonic is interchangeable. Sonic is super interchangeable. Just from based on the plot, he's interchangeable. Just from what they give us in like this trailer, like I'm like, okay, this isn't a Sonic movie. If you wanted to give me a Sonic movie, adapt a Sonic story, fix it, rewrite it, like SA2, rewrite that shit. Fucking
See, I don't.
or SA1. Give me like I don't know. SA1 story pretty decent.
I think the thing
That-
I kind of agree and disagree. Like my thing is that with this movie, I feel like you could remove Sonic the Hedgehog, like his visuals from it,
Mhm.
and replace it with a totally random anthro like 3D animated character, and it'd be the same fucking movie.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm not like you could even keep Dr. Eggman in there. Like like Jim Carrey is gonna fucking be whoever he wants to be anyway. It's not like he needs to act. He's not getting paid that much, you know.
I remember when they fucking asked him at like the Oscars or some shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? And then he was like, "Oh, I'm in a movie called Sonic the Hedgehog," and they fucking clowned on him.
I remember the community raised hell about that, and it's like first of all,
That shit was fucking funny.
it's like
that
first
shit was
of all,
funny.
guy is just goofing off. Like it doesn't mean anything.
He doesn't vaccinate his kids. He's washed up. This is like the biggest role he's had in years.
How
Yeah.
how is Jim
I mean,
Carrey washed up when he plays the same character every movie? I don't understand.
I don't know. He was killing it as the Grinch. I liked Evil Ace Ventura, dude.
What, like 16 years ago? How long ago was that?
Fuck.
It's been a while.
that was 16 years.
Wait, hold on. The Grinch movie.
Because that's the last time about Jim Carrey, dude.
That movie came out. Okay, not the new Grinch, dickhead. Not the Grinch leak. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000.
That was 2000.
The Ron Howard movie? Yeah. Yeah, that was 2000.
Well, The Cat in the Hat is the superior film.
All right. What, you mean like...
Bro, have you not...
The remake of
Yeah,
that?
the Michael... No, the live action Cat in the Hat.
The really shitty one?
The one with the guy who plays Shrek, who voices Shrek. Yeah, that one. That shit is.
That one makes me uncomfortable.
It's Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Mike Myers is killing that.
That
one's fucking. Oh, it made you uncomfortable. Okay, so I grew up with the fucking DVD, so like.
It's like Uncanny Valley. It's like,
That
why does
shit
this
is
look so weirdly? It's like how I felt about the fucking old Sonic design.
That movie was fucking funny.
That
movie's funny.
That movie is genuinely amazing because like the cat. What year did that come out?
2003.
Okay, it's so abundantly clear that they did not give a fuck.
That shit is funny. Like I don't
like
care
see that is a
says.
piece of media. That is a piece of media that you can watch with your friends, get pissed as fuck, watch that with your friends, and just laugh your ass off.
It's funny, like it's funny even without any fucking with anything in
with no alcohol. Yeah, no
alcohol. That movie is fucking funny. I swear to God, I watched it like back the other day, and I was like, it was like rerunning on like Cartoon Network. I don't know why it's on Cartoon Network. That movie is fucking not for kids. It's not for kids. It's just not.
I think something that it's important to outline is that we are both very appreciative of the fact that they redesigned Sonic the Hedgehog for this movie.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, well you're a bastard. But you know,
I've been going off on Twitter for the past week that we should have left Sonic alone. It would have made the movie 10 times better.
Yeah, but ironically, like
yeah.
But
that was the only reason why I wanted to go see the movie. I wanted to see this dumpster fire, so that I could say
it being less of a dumpster fire kind of takes it out of that so bad it's good category. But I didn't even think it was really in that anyway. Like,
it was never in the so bad it's good category.
Yeah.
It was going to be a generic film regardless, but it would have
It's-
been a generic film with the titular character looking like shit.
Yeah,
So
I think like it would have been interesting at least to see where they would
yeah,
have gone with that visually.
yeah,
Um,
give my kids nightmares.
yeah, it's less of a car crash in slow motion and more of like a like now it's more of like a
Because now
this is just super generic and like both are
yeah,
bad, both are terrible. I don't care about either of them.
like Sonic went from looking like a 6-year-old to looking like whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Like
and I'm
looking like an animal.
like I'm gonna be honest. This design is good. Like if you were to do Sonic
It's good.
In this medium, it's how I would expect them to look, and I think it should have been like this from the start. Granted, I don't think that people, particular people, should be preaching about the fact that we need to support this movie.
No, we don't need to support.
Now
this
that
movie.
they've redesigned the character and listened to the fans.
Okay, so here's like, and this is why I don't like. I keep hearing this like notion about like they listen to the fans. They listen to the fans. No, the fuck they didn't listen to the fans. You know what fucking happened? You know what I think happened? Okay, conspiracy theory. Sensationalist content or Republican Sonic Twitter. Okay, so they showed at least this original cut of the movie or whatever existed from the movie, right? To like a focus group of like the target audience of kids. And the kids got fucking nightmares from how ugly Sonic was, right? And then they were like, "Oh shit, wait!" And the producers were like, "What the fuck were you guys? What the fuck was the art team thinking? We need new designers immediately, right?" So they called in Tyson Hess and they switched studios because Tyson Hess low key posted fucking concept art of his fucking Sonic the Hedgehog design months in advance, okay? Before we even knew that he was working on the project. So that just like that gives a lot of like.
I mean,
hey,
we know for a fact.
Something.
We know for a fact. I think there was no final cut of the movie, right?
There was no final cut of the movie because all that was in the original trailer was what was there.
Yeah.
That was all the VFX were done for the trailer and nothing else.
Yeah.
That was it. But what I'm trying like the way how I see it was that they realized that they knew beforehand that the movie design fucking sucked.
Yeah.
They knew that the design sucked. They made fun of it on the official Sonic Movies Twitter. Okay?
Yeah.
They knew it was
I don't know what that shit was about. Like even now.
That shit was weird and it was bad PA. It was bad PA from a bad social media fucking
See, that's the thing, man. Is like I don't think that it was a conspiracy, but I do think like
it wasn't a conspiracy. But they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, and we need to stop acting like, oh, we need to support the fucking artist on there. I will support Tyson Hess and whatever he fucking does, you know. But
yeah.
like because I appreciate him and I love his art, and as a fucking fellow Sonic fan, I'm gonna support him, you know. But like. We're not gonna sit here and suck Paramount's dick for fucking because they listened to the fans. No, they didn't listen to the fans. They knew that this shit was ugly, and the producers said, "Fucking fix it. Get new people." And boom, there you go. There's nothing else. Like, and then like, there's also like the fucking thing about this, like having like at first, so first off, they said that there was like a misinformation going around about the redesign costing $35 million. Okay, all right. For starters,
okay, yeah. For starters, you know they are not putting above 100,000 into this movie.
They're not putting 35 million.
They're not putting
redesigned Sonic.
They're not putting 5 or 6 figures into this movie. Period. It looks like shit.
Okay? Sonic don't have it. Sega doesn't have that money. That's why they're selling pachinko machines.
And
they're both selling pachinko machines. They're all selling pachinko machines. That's why and drop in fucking, and then they're also trying to jump on fucking Nintendo's wave by selling mini consoles that are mid-pack.
We talked about that shit, but
oh yeah, you got really mad last time we talked about.
Yeah, I'm like not even like embarrassed about that. It's like y'all are selling fucking like, man, I'm never gonna advocate for piracy, not on Twitch anyway. No, I'm never gonna advocate for like straight up piracy, but like I just think it's criminal that like it's actually just highway robbery that companies
the shit.
Like I think the same about Nintendo. I think the fact that Nintendo is selling a fucking like Super Nintendo with like 16 games in it for like $120 or whatever the price was is just fucking insane. In fact, I shouldn't be paying $16 for 16 games that came out 30 years ago.
And you feel me? Like, if I don't remember what if the Genesis Mini can do this, but like can you put old Genesis cartridges in there?
I don't know. I think all consoles should have. I mean, you know
how if you give me like a Retron, right? A Retron 5, right? You give me a Retron 5 with like HDMI connectivity and whatever the fuck you want to do with it, right?
Yeah.
And you let me put in, and you let me go to like, and I can go to the flea market or I can go to a thrift shop and find like old Genesis games for like $2, and I can buy those. And then you also give me preloaded games, then I'm fine. I'm living my fucking life.
Yeah, like,
but like
the thing about emulation and piracy is that people don't emulate because I don't emulate games because I'm a bad person that hates spending money and wants to pirate and steal and be a thief. Because if that was the case, people like me wouldn't donate to Patreons like CMU and Citra and Yuzu. People want to pay for good hardware. It's just that when Nintendo or Sega sells us a fucking console that isn't modular in any way, like, I don't understand how Nintendo in particular, again, maybe a little bit off topic, but they haven't sold us a better Super Nintendo. Like, the Super Nintendo release in 1990 is worse than the Super Nintendo in, 2017? Because one can play like 5,000 different games, first of all. Like, I just don't like. Again, I think it's kind of a dying market. Like, if you're like, oh, you can play your own cartridges on that, it's like that is literally a dying market. But like
retro games, they're just, I feel like because there's no real way to preserve retro games that's publicly accessible either. So like,
I mean, there is, and it's called making a ROM site. Like, if Nintendo or Sega made a ROM site, and they were like, okay, like at a reasonable price. I think a reasonable price is like $1.50 per game.
You know what? Fuck it. $50 a year for the whole fucking thing.
All that. If I pay like a set amount of money, I don't necessarily own those games, which is what I would prefer. But it's like, whatever.
Yeah, because most of the time when I used to emulate back in the day,
because you would never do that now, because you're a good boy that never emulates.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. Yeah, definitely. But what I used to do was I would download games that I knew I owned, like, because over the years you lose shit. I had Battle Network, Mega Man Battle Network 4 and 5 for the Game Boy, and I lost them over time. So I had no way of getting those games back.
Yeah.
Right. So I download the ROMs off of whatever the fuck. I think it was Love ROMs. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, they were the people that got sued by Nintendo.
Oh yeah, that site was fire.
Yeah, their lives are ruined, by the way, because Nintendo.
Damn.
Like, imagine like Neril uploaded a really great video on emulation. But just imagine a world where Nintendo or whoever or Sega. Let's use Sega for this example, because Sonic podcast. Let's just think of a world where Sega opens a ROM site, and people pay money for these games, right? There's no fucking way that would not do well. Like, holy shit. Could you imagine if they just opened a ROM site and were like, you can download this ROM file, this encrypted ROM file that you can play only, you know, through like maybe our app, right?
Yeah.
Like they have an app where every Sega game ever made is out there, and stuff is reasonably priced. People would pay a fucking fortune on any game that they want. But here's the thing: they want to bottle, like, you know, Nintendo and Sega. They want to bottleneck us by being like, "Hey, next month you can get this random Super Nintendo game." We're not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care about.
fucking.
We don't care about, like. Here's the thing as well: is like they don't care about games preservation, which is fine. I wish they did, and I think they should, but they don't. What they care about is money. But nobody, like, they make so much money with the alternatives, so it just doesn't make any sense.
Like the weirdest thing is, you know, Sega from what I've understood doesn't care about those ROMs being out there, because you can still go on whatever website you want and you can go download the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 ROM, right? And load it onto Gen X Plus or whatever. Genesis Plus or whatever, and you can play it. Sega has multiple ROMs for
Sega
all
used
their
to be
games.
used to be really bad about stuff like that. They used to be, but I think they grew up, you know.
Yeah, they grew with the times. Nintendo is a boomer.
Yeah,
company.
Nintendo is forever going to be Nintendo. A bunch of, you know, very old Japanese business executives
Boomers.
running a company.
Boomers.
Yeah, and I think
Boomers.
that people really kind of miss the point as well, where it's like they almost defend for a company like this, and it's like, you know, it costs nothing to not do that, right? Like, you don't need to, like, look, I love Nintendo. I'm currently playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Without Nintendo, this game wouldn't exist. The console I'm playing it on wouldn't exist. But at the same time, like, that's like I don't know, man. Piracy and ROMs and emulation are such a weird topic, because you're always assumed to have some sort of moral obligation to, like, the publisher, and it's like, I have moral obligation. Like, here's my stance: I will not pirate games that are from the current generation. I'll never torrent a Steam game. I've never torrented a Steam game. I have no plans to torrent a Nintendo Switch game anytime soon, or pirate a PS4 and Xbox One game anytime soon. But if that game is no longer in the wild or being sold and they're not profiting off of it, then I think it's fair game. That's just me personally. And as somebody, but that just goes to show, like, and I would, you know, I think that if someone like me, who is very open to piracy, still has, like, you know, very reasonable limits, I think, I don't see why this discussion even, like, exists. I don't see why.
Yeah,
why, you know, but anyway.
It's just not. It's just a weird like thing, but like, you know. Apparently, Paramount dropped 2 stacks to redesign Sonic. I'm sorry, I had to pull it back over to this fucking shitty Sonic design.
Tyson has got a check.
He got his bag. He got his bag, and he did
a good job. He did a good job.
And he flexed on everybody who tried to gatekeep him a couple of months ago. So
not naming names, but that did happen. Oh wait, no, there is something that I wanted to talk about that I actually did see. It was when I was doing my Twitter hiatus for the Sword and Shield squad.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. I was gonna bring it up, but I forgot.
Richard Jacques, what is wrong with you? Like, man, I love your work. I love your work, but you are a grade A clown.
My man said, I composed the greatest Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack, period. So, like, no, he didn't compose the greatest. He's easily composed top 5. But
like, look,
but
bro,
he was off the rip.
Just because you did music on 3D Blast and Sonic R and Sonic Chronicles doesn't mean that you know that you have any sort of authority in.
He said Sonic Chronicles.
Like,
he did Sonic Chronicles.
Like, granted, okay.
That shit sucks.
Granted.
Oh no, I unplugged my headphones.
Granted, I think
oh god.
Something that's important to keep in mind, though, is that your boy.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
He didn't
I'm so-
like. So what was the thing about? Like, did he not get
Okay.
credited?
Okay, so basically, so recently the Sonic official Twitter, they've recently been doing a lot of, they've been collaborating with T-Lopes and Crush 40 to put out like little remixes and reimaginings of various Sonic the Hedgehog tracks throughout the years. The first one was Station Square, which got everybody thinking that we're getting an Adventure remix. Shut the fuck up. No, we're not.
This video is gonna age like shit. Now that you said that. In like 10 years time,
exactly.
when they finally do it, people are gonna be clowning on you. But go on.
I know, but I'm still gonna be, I'm gonna be taking W's because, fuck Sonic. But so, and then basically, so then they did, so T-Lopes, and his sister, I don't remember her name.
Wasn't it his wife?
No, it's his sister.
Oh, okay.
They got together, and they did a remix. No, they did like a reimagining along with Jun Sonoy, I think, and they did a remix of "Can You Feel the Sunshine."
Which, by the way, I want to. So when all this happened, everyone who's watching, because you're losers like us that like Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm sure you know who TJ Davis is. She's the vocalist for all of the music on Sonic R. So after Richard Jacques got like, fucking really mad about this, somebody like added her on Twitter, and I follow her pretty actively on Twitter. Because she tweets quite a lot. She's still pretty active, and she got added, and she was like, "Yeah, I love it." It was just like a really wholesome response. She was like, "Yeah, I really like it, and I'd like to be on a Sonic project again." When somebody asked her, and it is just like the comparison between like what she said and what because like his reaction.
He got like so like he was tilted because like I guess like they've been like doing this a lot where they've been like re-releasing like music and stuff like that without crediting him. I'm pretty sure they didn't, because I'm pretty sure did I don't remember. Is he on the Team Sonic Racing credits? For like, because Jun Sonoy definitely remixed.
I mean, would you really want to be on the credits for that game? Like,
no, like they definitely remixed Supersonic Racing though.
I mean, so did Cash Cash. That sounded like shit. Why was the backlash then?
No, he didn't. He definitely did. He probably didn't. No,
bro. But like, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna if you're not getting credited for something that you originally composed. And I'm pretty sure they added that later, after he made a statement.
Yeah, they added it like after somebody else, not Richard Jacques pointed it out. Like, hey, where's Richard Jacques and TJ Davis's credit,
Yeah, I think.
Then they put it in the description, and everybody was like trying to come at Richard Jacques like, oh, they did credit you. They didn't credit him initially, and I think that was his main issue. But then he started going after T-Lopes. And
yeah,
but
here's the thing. Here's the line in the sand that you draw. As somebody who is a creative, I study a creative subject at university. I spend 99% of my free time making videos, streaming, all this kind of stuff. Not, again, in that creative bubble. One thing you never do in, I guess, this industry, this very large industry, is you don't burn bridges like that. Holy shit, he is never working on a Sonic product again. First of all,
he's never. He also went after didn't he also go after Bentley Jones?
I don't know.
Top 5 Sonic composers.
I don't know who Bentley Jones is.
You don't know who Bentley Jones is?
Who's Bentley Jones?
Bentley Jones is the guy who did he did some. I think he did some. He's done like Sonic remixes here and there, official Sonic remixes here and there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he worked on the writers' games. I think.
Oh, those games were.
He worked on right? He did the theme song for writers Zero Gravity.
Oh, was that Ungravitify?
Have you ever? Yeah. No, not that one. It's the Zero Gravity's theme song.
Yeah, that was Ungravitify.
The In the Wind or some shit like
that. Oh, wait, no, that's
In the Wind.
No, that's fucking Free Riders.
That's Free Riders, whatever. He did Zero Gravity too.
Okay,
And he's
well,
done.
I remember liking that song when I was like 13, so it's probably
He's
really
done. He's
good.
done him. He's definitely done. He's definitely done a couple of He's definitely done a couple of remixes here and there. He has a really good He has a really good Open Your Heart remix. I would suggest listening to it.
I mean,
But
here's the thing with Richard Jocks. Again, what I was saying is that there's a line in the sand as a creative in any industry. Don't burn bridges the way that he did, and you know, people weren't mad at him because I think again it's perfectly reasonable to have composed something like 20 years ago and then somebody remixes it and doesn't even credit you. Or even like I think he should have been made completely aware that it was happening. I don't think he had to be like by law or anything, but he should have.
No,
it would be very courteous to have, you know, made him aware and to have and you know, and they should have credited him. That's the absolute should have, and they maybe should have let him know that it was happening.
Like in my personal opinion, I don't really like I didn't really like the T-Lopes remix thing that they did. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I listened to it, and I think it was a completely different take on it, and I don't really have an opinion by like comparison.
I know.
Like I like both of them.
That was its purpose to be a remix, but then I can't get like the original out of the back of my head. I'm like, this doesn't sound right, you know?
Yeah, no,
but
like I feel
Mans
like
was.
Yeah, like he was, you know, he was just vibing. He was having fun.
He was having fun, and then this boomer comes in and is like, "Hey, this sucks.
Yeah,
and you guys didn't credit me." Ugh.
Again,
relax.
let's not conflate our actual issues here. Him not being credited is a problem. That's fair enough, and I think that's fair enough for him to make a stink about. But also, and then him being like, him being like, "Wow, I didn't get credited." Also sounds like shit, dumbass. Is like, well, it's like, well, what did you hope to achieve off of this, dickhead? Like, you just outed yourself as being a piece of shit. And then I think I saw a couple of tweets, like other people were coming out with stories about him, like being a bit of a shithead
that
from years ago.
Yeah, that was Bentley Jones.
Oh,
Bentley Jones came out and said that like Richard Jocks has like harassed him in the past, and I'm like, okay, so this man has been going around fucking with like Sonic composers. Like what?
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Sean Schammel situation when he like prevented Ian James Collette from going to KomeyaCon. And that
was Peter Calamus.
Oh, Peter Calamus, yeah, my mistake. And then a lot of stories came out about Sean Schammel being like a fucking asshole to all the Goku VAs except Nozawa-san, of course, and like how he blocked like Masako X on Twitter because of fucking Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and it's just like a very similar situation to me. It's like I am the only person that is allowed to do this thing.
Then they both ended up pulling up anyway, so it was like really weird.
Yeah, and then we heard that thing about, Sean Schammel being a giant homophobe in the booth, but we're not gonna.
Yikes.
But, so, Richard Jocks, you're a clown, and you deserve to be clowned on for that. I hope that you realize that you should never do that shit again. Like, just...
Yeah, he's got to stop. He's got to stop.
Again, bro just had his head up his ass. Like, I think being angry happens to everyone with this type of shit. But it's like you didn't need to call it shit, man. Like, just
like definitely getting not. Wait, hold on. Can I pull up the tweet? Like, I know he deleted it, but it's in your server, right?
Maybe it was from like a week ago.
I'm gonna have to scroll up.
Yeah.
Richard. There we go. See, I'm intelligent.
Yeah, that shit was again. It was stupid. How did the community react to it? Because I was having a Twitter hiatus.
Oh yeah, he said it's a shame that T-Lopes music did such a bad job and a bad arrangement whilst failing to credit the songwriter/singer and vocal arranger for his own personal social media likes. Absolutely shameful. Using other people's creativity for your own personal gain is disgraceful.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Like, first of all, you look like a corpse. Stop tweeting. Second of all, I think. Well, no, because my issue with that is that he prefaced like his grievances with the fact that he thought it was shit. You know,
like that shit hurt.
It wasn't like you didn't credit me and it sounds like shit. Like that's bad, right? But it was like it sounds like shit and also you didn't credit me. It's there's a big difference there. I forgot about that.
You ever get like kicked in the chest? Like that's how that fucking felt.
Yeah.
Because it was very loaded, no punctuation, by the way. It was very loaded, no punctuation, and he just like. It's just like you're just ramming like your words down somebody's fucking throat.
Yeah, I think I would be really upset if I was T Lopes because you know he has obviously such a history with remixing Sonic music, and it's just. But like, imagine one of your idols.
He handled it like a champ.
Yeah, exactly. Because
he definitely handled it like a champ.
Because he's a professional.
Because he's professional.
Yeah, he's a professional that's good at what he does, and he's not 50. You know, and it's because like you know, I think people were chalking like Jacques' response or like his response to it being like, oh, just because he's old and he doesn't understand internet like etiquette.
It's not
like
it's not about
etiquette. And it's like
what the fuck is professional Twitter etiquette?
Well, no, but no, it's like
he didn't have professional etiquette.
Well, no, but
in any capacity.
Well, but as a professional, that's what I'm saying. But like, my dad's 50. He wouldn't tweet that at somebody. Like,
no.
What? Like, you know, this guy's just a fucking dweeb. And honestly, man, like, I think the controversy blew up in his face, and he fucking deserves it. Like, usually we don't like to talk about sensationalist kind of stuff like this.
I don't think this counts as sensationalist because we're not out here fucking making fucking predictions in Sonic the Hedgehog theories, despite the fact that I just did it, like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, conspiracy, that shit don't count. You're good.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It was just a lot to like process. I think that everything that's like been happening. Oh yeah, the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games came out. Who cares?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same as every one of them since 2008. And the 2008 one on the DS was the best. The end.
Yep. There was something else. It was I can't remember it now.
Okay,
it was
KO.
like on the tip of my tongue. I don't care. I don't care.
Like, full disclosure, we were I couldn't because my fucking living situation wasn't great. But we were gonna do like an episode around the time that came out. But it's just like it's so funny because by the time I like settled on the fact like no, we can't do this. Everybody had already forgotten about it.
Stop. Everybody stopped talking about it. It was.
I think
it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was my takes on it. I think it was a good little special. It paid a lot of great homages to Sonic. I think that it did everything that it needed to do. That's basically it.
My take on it is that I didn't watch it.
Bastard.
I didn't watch it. I was like, you know what? I should probably watch this, for podcasts, and then I didn't watch it. I don't watch shows anymore, dude. Like I don't, like if I watch I watch like 3 shows a year. Like you know this. Like this year, the only thing that I've watched was like The Legend of Korra, which came out 7 years ago, and My Hero Academia. Like that. I don't watch much stuff, man. I haven't been watching a lot of stuff. You were rewatching Sonic X?
I watched. That was during the summer, and I only watched 2 episodes.
That's bad, bro. That's actually bad. 2 episodes too many.
Because I've been wanting to watch Sonic X subbed, not the fucking 4Kids dub for the longest time. Because I really want to hear Sonic say. Because I really want to hear Sonic say shit. Yeah,
like, dude, it's like watching Yu-Gi-Oh like subbed. Like, to me, when I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh subs for the first time, like a couple of years ago, the magic just went away. Like
I just really want to.
like it wasn't like
shit.
It like wasn't shitty and goofy. It was just like weirdly serious, and I'm like, this isn't what I grew up on. My nostalgia probably suited by this, by No Dan Green. So yeah, I think we've exhausted. I think we've exhausted all the Sonic the Hedgehog for like the next 6 months. I think we all got it out of our system.
Yeah, and then they're gonna like fucking.
Oh yeah, the movie comes out in February. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch it.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Like I'll stick by my word, not for the sake of I said I wasn't gonna watch it, so I'm not gonna watch it. But like I don't care. I don't want to watch it.
Bro, the funniest, bro. Shout out to y'all who wasted your time, adding Paramount every morning. That shit was
That's called being
clown
obsessive.
behavior. That was cloutless behavior. You don't have any clout.
I think if someone genuinely does that, that's like
no. It was like when the first like initial like teaser poster came out where we saw like his knees for the first time, and then people were like, and then like this one person on Twitter, it's one select person on Twitter I'm making fun of, but they went on Twitter and added Paramount Pictures and Viacom every morning, like for 3 days straight, and saying, "Fix the Sonic design. This is not what Sonic is supposed to be."
I mean, they're right.
I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like who gives a fuck?
Like man,
I can't fathom like that.
The Sonic series is something I can't really get mad over, because I think I've said this before, but like I got what I wanted in 2017. Like the series hit its peak for me. I got a game that played on my nostalgia so fucking hard, and also it just felt good to play, and I've played it like 50 times since then, and I've loved it. I've ate my food. I'm done. I got off the train. I didn't really care too much about Forces, because like it was kind of okay. It was whatever.
It was the greatest,
and like
it was one of the greatest. It was one of
the community is just like not something
dog
that.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like past the point of no return. Like I think I should be fully transparent with you and with everybody watching. But like, the main reason why Finalhazard wasn't coming out was, I did move like 3 times in the span of like 4 months. But also, I didn't want to do a Finalhazard episode. I was really busy, and this community in this series, I'm so turned off to. Like, I've had the word Sonic's muted on Twitter, and I felt really bad, because Matt's been asking me like, "Oh, let's do an episode on this and that," and aside from the fact that, we only managed to get an hour and a half out of like, from today, out of like 6 months, but also like I don't really feel like talking about Sonic, because it's just like I don't know. I'm done. Like, I'm done with this series. I'm ready to move on. Unless something new comes out that genuinely piques my interest in like a positive light, and not something that the community like just argues about for a day and then forgets about, like the OKKO stuff.
Or pushes into my fucking face all the time. Like, this is so great. No, it's fucking not.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I think
it's honestly
it's
like,
just difficult,
for me, the community was just like, I've learned to like just not give a fuck about what the community thinks, like, and just like stay in my lane and like what I like.
Yeah, I think I was...
that doesn't stop me from fucking with people.
That doesn't stop me from
that doesn't stop me from making fucking tweets about like fucking bring back the mongrel. I'm not playing around. I'm serious. Put him back in the movie. Extended director's cut.
I think personal opinion, I think that this series is so boring. I think that Sonic games can be fun, but the last Sonic game that I had a lot of fun with that was not called Mania was called Lost World. And I know loads of people hate that
Yikes.
game. I know you don't
That's
like that
not a
game.
Sonic. That's not a Sonic game because it's not a Sonic.
No,
game.
I know you don't like that game, and I know a lot of people
Well,
don't like that
well,
game. But
it's not.
but here's
It's not
here's
that
the
I
thing.
don't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Whoa, hold on, hold on. It's like I was 13 when that game came out, right? I can still go back on it and play it and enjoy it. But when I was 13, I had way more time to argue on the internet about it and start, type in. Oh wait, I went full screen with the trailer. And start typing to people about this. But it's just like I don't have that in me anymore, man. Like I can't keep talking about this series. It's just one of those things. And I think again, I've said I feel really guilty that I haven't been able to put a Finalhazard episode out there. And thanks to Copper, there might not ever be one again.
Fuck.
Because YouTube's new rules, which are like with the FCC, because YouTube isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, so they're putting the blame on creators, and creators can be fined. And since we talk about a video game series that has a kid-friendly secondary audience, we could be fined. I could be fined. I will be fined. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it. That's why I'm not making any more personal videos on my own channel, and it's why I had time to do this today. And it's, that's very scary. So again, this might be the last episode of Finalhazard, whether it's based on the fact that we don't have anything to talk about, or we might not want to talk about anything, or the series just fucking falls into further stagnation, or no, Siri,
sleep.
what? No, what the fuck? Okay.
Because in all honesty, I've been sleeping. There hasn't been much going on. Sega, do something, please.
At the same time, though, I'm just kind of dreading it. Something's this movie's gonna come out and it's gonna be it's either gonna be a train wreck or just okay or hidden gem, and it's just gonna be whatever, man. I don't care.
I mean, this movie has definitely brought in a lot of mainstream attention to the Sonic franchise.
Has it?
And the movie was definitely trending worldwide.
Okay, but
it was definitely trending worldwide.
I don't know. I feel like trending worldwide doesn't mean anything anymore.
I mean, I know, but it's like, hey, we're trending. That means a lot of people are looking at us, ha ha ha, because we made a funny back in we made a funny last May, and now we're fixing the funny, ha ha ha. Yeah.
Again, as somebody who's been, I don't want to be a diehard Sonic fan, but as somebody who has grown up with the series, really respected a lot of the games and the game design of said series, and really enjoys looking at the series from, I guess, a critical lens, I just think it's weird that I don't fucking care about this movie, this train wreck. I don't care. I don't care that they buffed the design up and made it, up to the standard it should have been to begin with. It's a live action movie. I'm looking at this trailer and it looks like the most generic piece of shit ever. And that if you enjoy it or if you turn out to hate it or whatever, it's fine. You do you. I think the community needs to learn a lot of. I told you about that time, maybe privately, but not on the podcast. About that time, it was about 7 months ago. I was still in my first semester of university, and I joined a Discord server, a Sonic-centric Discord server. I joined the voice chat, and there was this kid in there. He would have been 15. He sounded pretty younger than that. And I said something to the people in there I didn't really mind Sonic Forces or whatever. And he got really, really mad at me.
I remember.
Yeah. And I was explaining to him look, you don't have to. Again, this is a kid. This is someone who's probably very impressionable, but it's you don't have to.
And that's the fucking behavior that these old 30-year-old forum writers.
Yeah.
These people used to write before Discord was out. These people used to be in on forums like Sonic Retro, doing these exact same things. Blowing up on people.
Yeah, I think all of these things and these arguments have been done every time a new piece of media or game has came out. Every time a new Sonic game has came out, regardless of whether it's Sonic Mania or not, everyone's been wow, I hate this game's shit. Or wow, I like it for this reasons, blah blah blah, linear level design. It's just the same shit gets recycled, and then that the old heads I'm not gonna call myself an old head, but I was from that era. I turned 20 like a week ago, but I was from that era. I remember typing up shit on those forums, but it's just like, to me, it's just like, why? Like, in that moment, in that conversation that I was having with this kid, I was like, why bother? You know, why bother arguing with these random people that I don't know over the internet about my opinions on Sonic the Hedgehog video games? And that realization has helped me so much. It's like, when I create content for Figure 8, for example, or when I create content for my own YouTube channel, which is, again, Pokemon centric, and I have very strong opinions in that series, probably more so than this series. It's just like, I don't care to argue with people about their questions. I care to tell the story that I want to tell them of my opinions. And I'm, it's not like I'm close-minded. It's not like
No.
it's not
No.
like, I guess I think the same goes for Matt as well. It's like, I don't think we're close-minded in the fact that we don't want to listen to other people's opinions, but I think it's also like,
I don't want to argue.
Yeah.
I don't want to argue. I want to have that's like the main reason why I wanted to make this podcast in the first place. I don't want to have an argument. I don't want to argue with people. I want to have a conversation with you, and I want to hear your side.
Yeah,
not from a place of anger, but of a place of like, hey, this is a conversation that we have to have, that we should be having, and we should be conversating about it.
Yeah.
Despite what my fucking Twitter persona may give off, may give off.
Exactly.
Like, I am open to discussion.
I think
on certain topics. I
think like this podcast is just us like shooting the shit. Like it's just like, we talk about Sonic, and it's like, if you listen to the last like hour and a half of what we've been talking about, this has been such a fucking circle jerk. But you know what? That's the point.
Yeah.
Like, we're not here to argue or to answer the big questions. It's just like, this is what we think, and what we can clown on. Like, we could really make this like a super sensationalist, again, I used that word before, sensationalist podcast where we pick out a Twitter topic and we get really angry about it, and we're like, fuck you guy who says this, and we name and shame, and or we make backhanded comments or whatever, and we're just here to have a good time. And ultimately, when it comes to me personally, I can't have a good time with the series anymore, because I have had my good times. I had Sonic Generations, I had Sonic Mania, I had maybe Lost World. I go back and play the older games sometimes I play Heroes, Sonic 2, 3, whatever, and I can have fun with them. I play Sonic Adventure, it's fun. I play, whatever. But I am past the point in my life, I'm 20 years old, where I feel the need to argue about this stuff. And that's why, again, as much as we don't try and do that on this podcast, like, if we really wanted to, we could invite people on the podcast, and we could, we could get people to like argue and stuff like that. But again, that's not really what it's about.
I could definitely just go on Twitter and say, hey, hey, if you disagree with me, come on my fucking,
like, this isn't
come on my shitty show, bro, and let's talk about things,
Yeah,
let's open a dialogue.
Yeah,
but we're not actually, opening it. We're just kind of like, facilitating the same ideas back and forth. Nah.
Yeah, like,
not for me.
I think we can have a conversation and a circle jerk and be really upfront about, like, hey, we're gonna goof on the Sonic trailer for an hour, and we do get our opinions across in a very basic, like, straightforward manner. But I also think, like, you just have fun with it. We're not here to argue. We're not here to like genuinely be like, oh my god, this frame of whatever. And if you guys want to do that, that's fine. It's a community. It's a group of people.
Did you see that one? Did you see the one tree in the trailer, bro? It, like, looked off textured.
Look,
I'm a
Pokemon fan. Okay, that shit is baby food. Okay, like, listen,
baby food. Dude?
Yeah, dude, that shit is made to be digested for my body at that point, or my brain rather. Like, that is child's play. I don't even need to care. But again, as I feel like I've reiterated tons of times now, that might be the reason why we might have been a little slow. It's like a combination of reasons, I think.
It's just been a lot, and then I think I've also been busy. So
Yeah, and
even if
exactly, like I think a good part about this podcast, and it's why I kind of don't like, or I didn't do it for a while, was because except for the TSR episode, it's just like you know, me in particular, I felt like forcing us to talk about like let's talk about the classic Sonic games for an episode. It's like I could,
I
um,
could, but
but it's
do I
just
want
like,
to?
yeah, it's like, do I want to talk about my super serious opinions on this Sonic the Hedgehog game, or do I want to have a good time with my friends? Um, and I'd rather pick the latter. The problem is that we only really do it when there's stuff to talk about. There's no point in just again coming up with
Just
conversation
coming in with
topics.
a topic, and then it's just like,
Yeah, and I think that's why the news format kind of works. I'm glad that we're at the point where we're at now, and
yeah.
I hope that people don't come to expect some regular podcasts from us. And again, with the Coppa stuff, I hope you guys don't come to expect anything at all, because this is the last thing that's getting uploaded this year, on the channel. And again, I have so many other priorities than Finalhazard. I have my own stream YouTube, which Coppa is fucking up, and me and Matt obviously have university to deal with, um, and all the stuff that comes in between hobbies and priorities. Um,
High key, high key. Let's re-upload the podcast to SoundCloud and Spotify and wherever other
that's actually a good idea.
That's a, that's a
like
that's a that's
I
that's
didn't
a,
think about that. Put this show on
that's the tech.
Spotify.
It's a tech.
Maybe season 3 will be Spotify only, and you'll have to stay updated through our Twitter.
Let's go.
Because I wouldn't mind putting something up on Spotify. I also wouldn't mind, because YouTube is being run into the ground anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Really.
They broke the law.
They did. They were collecting data on kids unknowingly, and the FCC were like, "You can't do that." So then YouTube were like, "Okay, well, we'll make it so the creators have to mark their content for kids, and if the FCC deems that you mark this incorrectly, enjoy this $10,000 fee, and if you don't want to do that, then take us to court over federal law, bro. See what happens." And me just being like this fucking university student living in the UK, it's like I don't even know what federal law is, man. Like fuck. But yeah,
it's a situation. It's a little situation.
yeah.
Let's hope that the FTC leaves us big boys alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think, honestly, fuck you, YouTube. You're a piece of shit platform. Get your shit together.
Oh.
I was just talking about burning bridges, but YouTube ain't gonna do shit for me. So it's just a service, and they're not your friends, and that's probably why you're not gonna see any Finalhazards anytime soon. Let's say that.
Yeah, we're cooling.
Yeah, we're chilling, and if there are stuff to talk about and we feel like goofing off about it, we'll be there. But if a new trailer drops, don't expect us to get on it frame one, because I think that's not a direction that if we do move, we don't want to move in. I think it's a dangerous direction.
Definitely doing this weekly for about however many months for a whole. Oh yeah, it's been a whole year since we started this podcast.
It has, and it's been I think it's been a really interesting learning experience for me, because it shows me how tired I can get on a topic. I haven't talked about Sonic the Hedgehog in 6 months. It's currently almost 1 a.m. and I could just keep talking. I could just keep talking about this. But I don't think that's because of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it's because I'm talking to my friend. It's just just goofing. But that being said, I think that we need to end it for today.
Yep.
Again, I can't promise when there's going to be another episode of Finalhazard. Maybe when the movie comes out.
Yeah. That doesn't sound too far off. That's 2 months old.
Yeah. That might be the end of season. This might be the end of season 2. If season
Yeah.
3 wants to start on Spotify, I'm so down.
Uh,
I'll have
yeah.
to look into that. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go crazy. Yeah, and we should just like bring the older episodes onto fucking.
We could do, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy, like, cause I haven't really. I tried listening to some of the older episodes. I was almost gagged at how bad I sounded. But yeah,
that was only a year ago. Shit,
bro. Oh man, good times. I wanted to do like a 1 year anniversary episode where we just like jerked off the podcast.
I mean, we're doing
like,
that now. I think like this.
Oh,
like this podcast is. God, it sounds like I'm saying goodbye to like a little silly little Sonic project.
this is the baby. Like, oh man, I remember like when we like first when we were like in a VC with He Who Shall Not Be Named. Oh.
Yeah,
and we were just having like one of these regular like powwows conversations.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's just like why don't we make
it felt and it felt good. It felt good.
Yeah, and then my heart got broken by Sonic the Hedgehog repeatedly. So, yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, why? Like, why am I going through this cock and ball torture?
And now here we are, cooling out.
Yeah, I think it's funny because Sonic was like, again, I'm talking about Pokemon for I think the rest of my online career. I mean, okay, here's my timeline, my like content timeline, right? Copper goes through. Finalhazard is dead. Oh well, no, Figure 8 is dead. Finalhazard can at least exist in some form on Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you guys want to see it. And you know, if you guys have gotten this far in this 2-hour long stream, and Lewis streams on Twitch for the rest of eternity and doesn't pull viewership for his Pokemon stuff, or I go the way of video essays and Finalhazard happen once every 6 months. Like if Copper, you know, does get repealed or fixed, and like isn't that weird? Like that, like this is like the future of something is like so out of your control. And that's not even considering like the topics and like the frequency that we can talk about this kind of shit.
We don't even know what this is gonna like go like this like the future.
Yeah, man.
Of this. Yeah.
The future's a scary place. Like Figure 8 is a channel with like 200 subs, like not even. I think it's very weird to.
It's almost there.
I think it's weird. We upload like once a month, and that's not really anybody's fault on the part of the people that are uploading. It's just that it turns out people get really busy, and turns out that people have other priorities.
I didn't know this, but I have a life. You know?
Yeah, I didn't know you had a life.
I have to work a 12-hour shift tomorrow. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're kind of a fucking loser, dude. I didn't know that you actually had a life. That's.
Oh, dude, what do you do? What do you do? No,
what do I do? I do graphic design. Yeah, you're right.
Same.
But in all seriousness, though, it's just like talking about this is like this weird meta conversation about podcasts. It's just interesting to see. Like, I wish I could go back to Lewis from like over a year ago and smack myself and be like, just you know, you like talking about Sonic the Hedgehog? You sure about that? But yeah, TLDR. Don't expect anything ever. Also, we'll let you guys know on Twitter. I guess, considering the Copper situation, Figure 8 might just turn into Finalhazard. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. This is just something that I'm even thinking about now in the moment. Is like, what happens to everyone else's series? What happens to
if we don't get bodied? If we don't get bodied by the federal government, Press Garden may be coming back soon. It might be a little different. Who knows?
Yeah, I can. Again, I'm almost like a manager at this point for Figure Eight. I can't. I mean, I wanted to start producing my own series as well, but then university hit. My first semester of the first year hit, and it was like, whoa, okay, there's a lot more responsibility that I have now. You know, I'm not a college student. I'm a university student. Don't know what that means to you guys in America, but whatever. So yeah, and then Figure Eight kind of spiraled in a way where it's just like, you know, people are only around to make content when they can, and you know, we didn't get traction. And what's weird about it though is like I don't think Figure Eight was like a failure because we kind of did what we wanted to do from the start. You know what I mean? We just like talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. That's it. And you know, I didn't get the chance to make my super highly produced series on it. That's fine. You know, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. It's all good.
A new intro slap.
Yeah, that new intro that I spent like 15 hours on, like straight, and we're never gonna use. Because we don't have it on episodes. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I think we haven't had an episode since Figure Eight even turned a year old, so I think now is going to be our opportunity from the whole team. All, how many of us there are still left that produce content. Thank you for staying with us. And no promises. That's it, really.
No promises.
Yeah, no promises, man.
It's hard out here for a pimp. You feel me?
All right. But yeah.
Now I gotta get some food and watch wrestling for the rest of the night.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't eaten and it's 1 a.m. So I'm probably gonna do that.
Fucking eat, Lewis. I'm not gonna do this again.
I'm gonna eat. We're gonna dip. We'll see you guys whenever. This video will probably get privated around the time that the FCC like fucks YouTube, and we'll probably give it about a month of the video of the channel being full blackout. See what happens, and in that time I'll like research like Spotify and how we would get about uploading our shit, and you know I think we also need to refine the Discord, clean the place up a bit, and really just push for Finalhazard. I think that.
Okay, also, and don't forget to click all the fucking links in the description.
Yes,
because I should be getting hella followers.
Follow us on follow me on Twitter. I don't really tweet about Sonic or Figure Eight anymore because again, unfortunately it's such a second priority to me now, with all the Pokemon stuff that I do, and you know I might start to become a video editor for certain people now that my channel might not even be able to exist because again, doing Pokemon videos, same difference as Sonic. You know, where the FCC is concerned.
And I just tweet about wrestling and whatever I fucking feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll fuck with Sonic fans on the occasion. If you like that.
But yeah, follow the Figure Eight Twitter account. We don't tweet unless there's any new content, so don't worry about your timelines getting spammed. And I think
remember to hit the subscribe button and
hit the follow playlist button on Spotify.
Yep. It'll happen.
Yeah, we'll see you guys whenever. No promises.
Peace.
But again, we'll
Peace
see you
out.
guys whenever.
Cloud God out.
Peace out.